everybody, I'm Tom Harness.
I'm Kevin Hunsperger.
And welcome to episode 68 of the Craftbeericans. This is going to be a Christmas episode.
Really?
Yeah. Christmas.
That explains the sweater, okay.
Well, this is how we usually are.
I know.
I mean, we have friends. I don't want to pick on anybody but Callie Carroll. She's the one that always says we're joined at the hip, so I guess this really means that we're joined at the hip.
We are joined at something.
This episode, we are going to discuss this awesome beer from Port Brewing Company called Santa's Little Helper. It's an Imperial Stout. We're going to try that. We're going to talk about this lovely leg lamp and the wonderful movie,
A Christmas Story,
which I know you are a big fan of.
I love it. It's definitely in my top 3 or 4 favorite Christmas movies of all time.
It's probably not in my top, but it's a good, solid movie. It's got some great lines in it. So let's go ahead and we'll get started.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We want to dedicate this beer first of all.
Yeah, we want to dedicate it.
All right, let's dedicate it to the old man from A Christmas Story, Ralphie's dad, who was a hardworking guy, went to work every day and came home. Dinner was on the table. Of course, A Christmas Story was set up in a different time frame, a different era, if you will. But he worked hard. He loved his kids. He loved his family. And so we thought the old man deserves a break, so we're going to dedicate the beer to him today.
You know, if that show was done today, they would have had craft beer on that table.
They would have.
And this is what it would have been. So, how about this? I'm going to pour for you.
All right.
There we go. We're going to try this. It is a dark Imperial Stout. Start right there. I'll let you. It's the way I can get mine.
With our Christmas Story pint glasses here. Santa Claus brought me those last year.
You must have been very special. Yeah, I'm good. Mine says it's a major award. And what did you have?
You'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah, that's a classic one.
Got that.
All right. So what we have, real quick, I was going to try to give you some stats on this. What's kind of hard.
Stats on the stout?
Stats on the stout, which is hard to do. 10.5% alcohol. So
how much?
10.5.
Okay.
So you're going to be drunk and passed out in my arms in about 5 minutes.
It's like the first time we met.
I know, right? All right. Solid smell, typical for Imperial Stout. Not bad. It's kind of got a little bit of a harsher finish than I like for my Imperial Stout. It doesn't finish smooth. It's very light for an Imperial Stout. I mean, I think the old man would like it. It's not one of my favorite Imperial Stouts.
I would say it finishes better than it starts for me. It kind of, and it got a little bit of a bitterness to it, I think. Is that bitterness that I'm tasting?
Yeah.
Not hoppy.
Well, there's a little bit, there is some hop stuff in this. You can tell it, taste it. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this one. I just don't think it has that true taste of an Imperial Stout that I like. It's a little bit too of a hoppy Imperial Stout for me.
So would you give Santa's Little Helper a lump of coal?
Oh, we're gonna change it.
Or would you put a nice little bow on the bottle? Or would you drink it with a dude in a sweater joined at the hip?
Well, I did the latter, the last one. I'm gonna give it a coal. I'm not really impressed with it. I'm just not.
Yeah, I figured we wouldn't be harsh during the holidays and piss in the bottle, but I guess we could do that too. But
I'm gonna put a lump of coal in the stocking. I'm not a fan.
I'm not overly in love with it. I don't hate it by any means, but yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat. Again, I'm more of the wheat or fruity kind of beer guy, and this is just a little bit out of my comfort zone. But I like trying different things, and that's the whole point of this show, is to branch out and try things that we wouldn't necessarily have on our daily beer menu.
Absolutely, and it's okay, and remember, just because we don't like it or we give it a bad rating, doesn't make it a bad beer.
Right.
We just don't like it particularly for ourselves, and we're not going to like all the beers, just like, Santa has a naughty and nice list.
That's true. And what drew me to this bottle in particular was the label. I do like the label, and sometimes for people like myself, who still, even almost after a year of doing Craftbeericans, I still don't know what I'm looking for necessarily in a beer. So sometimes that artwork on the bottle is a deal changer.
Yeah, and it's solid. And you know what? We talked about this prior. Because of the name Santa's Little Helper and the label on the front and the way it looks a little bit, Santa's grayed out. It kind of reminds me a little bit of The Simpsons.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
there you go. So let's jump right in.
Yeah.
And let's talk about one of your top 3 favorite movies.
Yeah.
A Christmas Story.
I love A Christmas Story. You know, I was a kid when it came out in 1983. I remember seeing it. Then TBS, of course, plays it for 24, it might be TNT now, but they play it for 24 hours on Christmas Eve and into Christmas Day. I have it on DVD. Last year for Christmas, my parents went all out, got me the leg lamp, got me the pint glasses. So yeah, it's just been, it's part of our Christmas tradition every year. So.
You know, and it's got, there's a couple of things that are very famous about it, which is the famous line.
There's several. You'll shoot your eye out.
That's the main one. You'll shoot your eye out, and the leg lamp.
Yeah, it's a major award.
Yeah, I mean, for Geely. So I mean, those are 2 very, very predominant things when you think about the movie. And then for me, also when you talk about the scene with Santa Claus and he pushes him down, but it's just great. Now, have you happened to see online where they replace or they put zombies in?
No.
Where Ralphie is actually shooting out the window pretending to be cowboys and Indians. They replace it with zombies.
I have not seen
Let me tell you, Google A Christmas Story zombies,
Okay.
and you're gonna see something amazing. It is actually hilarious.
I'll do it.
He's opening the window. I mean, he's out shooting out the window with his Red Ryder
BB gun. Yeah.
Red Ryder rifle, and he's shooting zombies, and it's kind of gross. But
So they've obviously edited zombies, like they put like a
looks
mashup.
like probably Walking Dead is what it looks like.
Cool.
Some Walking Dead. But
Definitely have to check that out.
Oh, it's very cool, very cool. Well, we hope to maybe get some more Christmas episodes. That'd be great. But if not, I think we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
That's right. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and maybe we'll make some New Year's plans too for Craftbeericans here.
Yes, and remember, you can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Use the hashtag Craftbeericans with your beer. We still have some shirts that we actually need to give away.
Yeah.
So they make great stocking stuffers. So message us, ask us about that, and we're gonna finish up our Santa's Little Helper.
That's right.
Cheers. This wasn't as awkward as I thought it was being in this together. Is that wrong?
Kind of nice, yeah.
Your body heat's kind of warm. I like it.
Oh, brother.
The Craftbeericans, doing their part to make America better, one craft beer at a time.